have to be quiet because I think that Nathan is actually fast asleep here. But I wanted to pop on for one final time to advertise the fact that we are just absolutely absurdly close to raising $150,000 for the Transgender Law Center, which is a staggering amount of money. We started yesterday at 10 a.m. my time doing a 12-hour charity stream with the goal of raising $10,000. And before the stream even started, because of the truly incredible community that we've created here, we ended up raising that entire amount. And last night we managed to raise $130,000, more than that actually. We streamed this morning, just a little bit of gameplay for another hour, targeting the heart, which we did manage to kill. If you'd like to see me kill the heart, the link to that is pinned in the comments of the previous stream. That got us to $140,000. We have one more hour left of the fundraiser, and I am incredibly hopeful and optimistic that there's about $1,500 left to go, and if we are able to make that amount of money, we will be able to raise a full 150,000 US dollars for the Transgender Law Center. Also, I just realized the chat is just absolutely massive in my OBS setup. I'm gonna make it a slightly more reasonable size just because I booted this up a little bit last minute. I'm really excited for it. Oh my god, we only have $1,400 to go. Edmund Osborne has just donated £5. Thank you so much. We just got an anonymous donation of 40 Norwegian krone. Thank you. If you're in Australia, I know it's very late for those of you who are in any North American time zone, even mine, which is it's the earliest North American time zone right now. I'm in Vancouver. I think we have a lot of Australians, although Australians for some reason are not able to directly donate on the website. You can still donate to the Transgender Law Center simply by going to transgenderlawcenter.org, which is just going to make a really huge difference in the lives of so many different trans people. You know, we started this stream yesterday, and since starting it, there's already some new BS, new executive orders which are attempting to, target the lives and joy and thriving of trans people. But no matter what, there are helpers, there are people who are going to keep fighting. And through your donations, through supporting the stream, through, every single thing about that, you are among those people, which is really incredible. And some of them include the incredible folks at the Transgender Law Center. So just to briefly talk about the charity. Oh, but before that, I want to say a thank you to Redheaded YouTuber. I also used to be a redheaded YouTuber until y'all voted on purple yesterday, who donated an incredible $50 to the Transgender Law Center. Thank you so much. We also got a donation from Anonymous for $100, a $5 donation from Eclipse, and a $20 donation from Youngest Chungus. So thank you so much. To briefly talk about the charity that everyone here has put such incredible effort into helping fund. So the Transgender Law Center is the largest trans-led national organization in the US led by trans people. Its mission is trans advocacy and support. So that means things like legal assistance in areas like employment, name changes, immigration, policy advocacy, public education. So for example, in 2012, they brought the case of Macy v. Holder, which found that discrimination against trans employees is covered by the federal sex discrimination law. They've been at the forefront of addressing the needs of trans immigrants and incarcerated trans folk, where they've been advocating for safer conditions and access to necessary medical care. They have a letter writing program. They offer specific grants for, other trans-led projects. They have helped a lot of people in the chat and even on the stream with things like name changes, which is it is not a minor thing at all. It can affect your quality of life very significantly as a trans person. So really meaningful stuff altogether. Oh my gosh, we're already so close. Oh yeah, and if you cannot donate, there's no need to apologize for that, especially if you are a trans person. But if you are a trans person and you are in need of any access to really any sort of legal services at all, I think that it's definitely worth seeing if you could potentially benefit from any of the services that the Transgender Law Center offers, because it's very likely that you might. So absolutely. Oh, we just received several incredibly generous anonymous donations. 5, 5, 20, 50, 20. Absolutely wonderful. Really, really amazing. Julie Chamberlain says, I am transgender and I have watched Better Call Saul. So if they're hiring, they can hit me up. Okay, not gonna lie. I feel like I'm on a very similar page as you because I almost became a lawyer. 2019, I was about to finish my undergrad. I was really considering going to law school, and I bought a bunch of LSAT books. I was studying to take the LSAT, and the only reason that I didn't is literally because my friend Cole was coming to visit from Montreal that week, and I didn't want to be stressing about the LSAT while my friend was coming to visit me. So I was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. If I really want, I'll take the LSAT next year. Who cares? I'll put it off for this year. And then I just didn't do it. COVID hit, like life happened, but I came this close. And when I watched Better Call Saul, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did have the thought of, what if I just go to law school? It's not too late. I could still be a lawyer. I could be just like Kim Wexler. Oh my goodness. We just got a $20 donation from Nathaniel Ray Froughton, $50 from Shrouded Wolf, $20 from Anonymous, $20 from Mildly Funny Maddie. Oh my god, we have like less than $100 left. That is absolutely incredible stuff, everyone. That is so truly meaningful. That makes me so happy. We are this close. Oh my god, less than $100 left. I'm seeing oh my gosh, we just got a $50 donation from Wade Laddie. Thank you so much, Wade. Yeah, I feel like everyone, well, not everyone, but most yappers, I mean, literally my job is to be a professional yapper. My YouTube job is to be a professional yapper, and my day job is to be a professional yapper. I feel like all of us have had the thought, I should go to law school. I should be a lawyer. There's even a Reductress headline that's like, there's always law school, thinks like 35-year-old woman with no intention of going to law school. Oh my gosh, we just got a $20 donation from Anonymous. Thank you. We just got a $50 donation from Logan Lind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are getting absolutely so close. We are incredibly close to raising, and we have already raised a staggering amount of money. I wanted to highlight one really good way. Somebody put it on Blue Sky, someone who was encouraging folks to donate, which is, they said, we are $1,600 away. That could be multiple days of hours for a trans client. It could be a dozen motions filed or discovery files for a lawsuit against the feds waded through. So I think that's a really beautiful way to put it. This money goes to a legitimately wonderful cause and really does materially benefit the lives of trans folks in so many different ways. So thank you so much to everyone who donated. We are so close. We got a $50 donation from Anonymous, a $20 donation from Tyler Paulson. Thank you. We have a $20 donation from Lackadaisy. We have another $100 donation from Redheaded YouTuber. Thank you so much, Redheaded YouTuber. We are so close here. I'm having to like try to do some ironclad stuff, look at the chat, look at the streams at the same time, talk about the charity. It's great. I'm having a blast. It's really wonderful. Shrouded Wolf 51 says, we have always been people and we will never go away. Solidarity forever. You are so right. Trans people are not going anywhere. Trans people are going to continue to live and thrive. And on top of the very obvious material support that I know that all of the amazing money that you all donated will provide, sending a very clear, loud and proud message through donating $150,000 that trans people are not going anywhere, that the trans community is a thriving and beautiful one, and that no matter how hopeless folks would like things to seem, and no matter how difficult it is invariably going to get for everyone, there is a thriving community of trans folks and allies who are not going to stop fighting, who are not going to stop advocating. On that note, I want to say thank you so much to Jordan for this $20 donation. We have some amazing anonymous donations. We have $100 from the Wave Runners. Thank you so much, Wave Runners. $50 from Tony M, $20 from Jack Riley. We are less than $1,000 away. It is 11:05. This is truly amazing. I probably shouldn't take Searing Blow, but I love Searing Blow too much to not take Searing Blow, so we absolutely are going to take this card. Oh, we have a lovely comment from a trans teen in Texas. Seeing people donate money to help others gives me hope for the world. And honestly, I think that is one of the goals of these, like, you know, shitty culture war, you know, transphobic people, is they want to create the narrative that, you know, everyone who is you know, anyone who is having an opinion about anything is transphobic, that transphobia is the default opinion, that, you know, there is no hope, that the only thing trans people can do is, you know, detransition or disappear from public life. And I really, really hope that this stream and everything like it, and all of you can make it incredibly clear that that is not the case. That is the farthest thing from the case possible, because trans people are, you know, oh, hang on, we got apotheosis. The point is, there is hope, and there is hope because of the work that everybody here in the stream has been doing to make it so. You are not alone. Not only are you loved, you are fought for, you are part of a massive, beautiful, and vibrant community of people. It is so easy to feel alone, and I really, really hope that everything everyone has done here is able to show that that is not the case. We just had a $50 donation from Zlander. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A $50 donation from Derek White. Thank you so much, Derek White. Absolutely wonderful. Fantastic. Yes. Let's see here. We are so close. We are less than $300 away. This is wonderful. This is absolutely beautiful. This makes me so, so happy. I'm just going to tank this hit. I'm going to tank it. Yes, there is hope. You are loved. People are here for you. We just got a $250 donation from Jonathan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jonathan. We just got a $50 donation from Misha Avros, and that has officially put us above our $150 threshold. This is wonderful. I'm not going to turn off the stream. I'm not going to turn off the stream because we still have another 52 minutes before the fundraiser is officially over. Even though we have managed to meet our goal, anything that people are able to give is going to continue to make a massive material difference in the lives of so many trans people. Thank you so much to Body Yadi Yadi, who just donated $50, and to our 2 anonymous donors who just donated $20 and $5. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I probably shouldn't have taken that card, but it's fine. You are all so absolutely wonderful, and I just want to say that you've all continued to be so absolutely wonderful just throughout the course of these past 2 days. People have brought such an incredible energy to the chat. Some people have been like, how have you managed to keep the energy up? You know, you were streaming for, I don't know, I think it's been like 13 or 14 hours of collective streaming. How do you do it? And I really don't feel like it's been that challenging because of the people in chat, because of the energy that folks have been bringing. Do you want me to call in? Yeah, Emily, come. Here, I'm gonna open up our server. Come join me. Let's chat. Let's hang out. Emily's gonna come. Here, I'm in Train Gals. I'm in Sound Booth. Our Discord server is called Train Gals. Yeah, come on in. Oh my gosh, we just got a $20 anonymous donation, a $50 donation from Thien, thank you, $5 from Kiki, 50 pounds from Rich Casey, 20 pounds from Taylor Smith, not Taylor Swift, $300 from an anonymous donor, $50 from an anonymous donor. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. All of you are amazing. Do I actually slay a spire at some point? I did slay the spire. I did slay it, with the Watcher, but so close. I have to block that, unfortunately. I did get the heart with the Watcher earlier, which was very exciting, but it was also very stressful. I was doing it while like lying in bed. I mean, I love the stream. I regret absolutely nothing. It did completely destroy my back. There was no back support on that couch. Emily!
Oh, we did it!
We did it! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm thriving. I'm feeling like we just raised 150,000.
Absolutely mind-blowing. Folks who are here in the chat, are you able to hear Emily's voice? I'm going to assume that you are, but I'm gonna... It always takes a second for the...
Yeah, there's a delay.
Yeah. Someone says another 20 more billion to the Trans Law Center. It's so true. So true. People are saying, hey, Emily. Hi, Emily. Okay. I think that means they can hear you.
I think that means they can hear me.
I think that means they can hear you. What have you been up to? How are you doing?
I took a nap.
That is
I
a
took a
great
nap and I've been
idea.
playing Resident Evil. That's what I've been doing.
That sounds wonderful. Honestly, I highly support this. I'm just gonna keep upgrading Searing Blow. I know it's bad gameplay probably, but I think that I think I've earned a little bit of bad gameplay. I think all of us have. Emily, I just want to say I just said it privately, but I want to say thank you so much for absolutely everything that you specifically did to help out with the stream, because Emily was both doing stuff on mic, showing up, chatting with people. She was also doing things like making sure that the comments in the chat kind of passed muster, handling things like sound check off mic, helping out with the creation of the like promotional image and thumbnail. She has been in the trenches, in the streamer minds the entire time, and it would not have been half of what it was without you. So I just want to say thank you so much, Emily, for that.
That means so much. I would do it all over again. Preferably when I could talk.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, we just got a €20 donation from Mui. Also, I think I'm gonna join this on my phone, just because it's it's starting to be Oh, how did I put on incognito mode? I guess the YouTube app has an incognito mode. Then I'll be able to see the chat a little bit more clearly. Oh my gosh, we just got $50 from Zimbo BW4Y. I hope I'm pronouncing that. It's a lot of letters and a lot of numbers. Oh my gosh, thank you. $50 from Leaf Bradshaw. Thank you so much, Leaf Bradshaw. 20
I think that's Zimbabwe, but in Homestuck text.
Oh, Zimbabwe. Oh, you know what? You're right. Zimbabwe. It's Bob. I love that. Oh, you probably were able to notice that because you're a Twin Peaks fan. We got Mui, who has donated €20. Thank you so much, Mui. Oh, there's a little bit of an echo. Oh, we just got a $50 donation from Tien. Thank you so much. $20. Oh, I might have already said that, but oh my goodness. All right, you're a little echoey. I'm trying to figure out why that is, and I wonder is Discord picking up on your audio twice? I don't think that it would be though, because you're not in the stream server. You're in our server, so I don't know why there would be. I don't know why there would be an echo.
Maybe
you probably have some sort of headphone. I'm imagining. Yes. Yeah, so it's not on your end. I didn't think it would be. I think it's probably fine. Is it that, chat? Is it that echoey, or is it just kind of echoey? Because if it's just kind of echoey, I think that this is this is simply the right of trans people to be a little echoey. This is just what I do. This is how I sound normally. Yeah.
I'm descending from the heavens.
Haven't y'all ever met a trans person before? Oh my goodness. Lots of trans people just sound like that. It's a power. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Wave Runners. Okay, it seems like there's a mixed opinion on the level of echoiness. Some people are like it's fine. Some people are like it's so echoey. I think it's chill. I think we're just vibing. It's noticeably, it's slightly. Let me adjust the volume levels. Let me see if that does anything.
It might be that like I'm coming in through your speakers and through the desktop at the same time.
That's weird because it should only be. Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna grab my headphones real quick. I'm just doing this like in my room, on my bed, vibing. I'm gonna grab my headphones, and if I put on my headphones and people are still able to hear you, then that would mean that it's coming in twice. If people are not able to hear you, then I got nothing. So I will be right back. Folks, I just want to say one more time, everyone here is absolutely incredible. I think we might be able to raise 151,000 because we're like 200 away from that, which is completely mind-blowing. I'm gonna grab my headphones and maybe fix our echo real quick.
Anonymous, thank you for the 20,000 donation. Or not 20,000, oh my god, $20 donation.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, because whenever I put on my headphones, it switches over to my headphone mic, which is a horrible sounding microphone that I truly cannot stand. So first things first, I'm just going to go to my settings and I'm going to make sure you guys are not hearing this complete travesty of an audio experience. We're going to change the input.
There we go. Now I think it's going to go back to my slightly better laptop mic. Okay. Let's see if folks can still hear you, Emily. Would you be willing to say something?
Hi, I'm Emily. I do videos on the internet.
So true. You're so right. Okay, folks, are you able to hear Emily currently? And I guess we'll have to give it a minute for.
We'll have to wait for 5 minutes.
Yeah, the delay on these is pretty heinous. Oh, that fixed it. Oh, great. For some reason,
cool.
Good. For some reason, yesterday on the stream, when I had my headphones in, people were not able to hear other folks' audio, and it had to come in through the speaker. But it sounds like now it's coming in clearly on the native. Okay, great. It's better. We
Power
fixed
of
it.
Train Gals.
The Power of Train Gals. Yeah, which is in fact the name of our Discord server because we like trains.
Also, chat. Sorry, I sound like this. I am still sick.
Yeah, not only has Emily been an absolute hero managing things both on and off mic, but she was doing it while having a sore throat and being ill. So
I don't know what I have, so I'm alive.
She is alive. That is to be sure. So yeah, I just want to give just another incredible shout out to her. She's amazing. We're just playing on Ascension Zero. Oh, what pronouns? I'm not super picky about pronouns. I'm fine with most anything, but I usually just default to she, her. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, I should have killed the Gremlin Wizard when I had the chance. Is this
Many are saying this.
Is this gonna end the run actually? Because that's so stupid. No, I'm not allowing that. I'm not allowing that to happen. I don't care about my honor. I care about the honor of the Transgender Law Center, and that's it. Also, if we do it now, we get another Searing Blow upgrade. All right, not happening. Not happening. That wizard is not messing with us. Perfect.
I'm just now seeing you save scum on the stream since I can't see the stream itself.
Oh, here, I'll stream it. I'll stream it for you too, Emily.
So I can react to the commentary.
Oh, yeah, here we go. You should be able to see it now. We just got a $5 donation from Anonymous, which is wonderful. Thank you so much. It's so amazing. You know, these are still continuing to make a very beautiful and very real difference. See, I've forgotten how to use words. All I can express is my absolute gratitude. Oh, we have a $20 donation from R3THSP3KT.
Yes.
Respect. It's respect, but it's respect. That's what's happening. Fantastic. Thank you. I don't have any good cards. Let's go here. And this doesn't even help me. Oh, actually it does help me. All right, fine, fair.
That's
Wonderful.
the fucking cause and effect of deck builders. This doesn't help. Wait, no.
Wait, it does. I didn't even realize. That's also how I play chess, by the way. Some of y'all might have seen the game that I posted on my Blue Sky at sarazed.bluesky.social, where I managed to win a queen and then immediately a rook with Knight Fork. I made it seem really cool. I have to admit, I was literally like, ooh, I can take that pawn with my knight and nobody can take back, and it's a check. How nice. And I didn't realize until after I gave the check that it was also a fork that won the queen. So I think that's just a gaming experience in general, to be quite honest.
Yeah. There's also the opposite, which is, haha, I just did a master play. Oh, shit.
The two genders.
The two genders. Oh, cool, no shit.
Literally. Oh my gosh, there are still so many beautiful and incredible donations coming in. We just got $20 from Maya. Thank you so much, Maya. A €50 donation from Anonymous. A £5 donation from Anonymous. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
You got this.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. All right, cool. Yep. All right. Doesn't even matter. It's chill. It's good. It's completely fine.
You're gonna live.
Yeah. Okay. Inflame. and I'm just gonna do those strikes because I don't like the debuff. I don't like the debuff at all.
Yeah.
Not at all, even a little bit fond of that. Yeah, I don't know who this anonymous person is, but they've consistently been a really wonderful donor to the stream. So
Yeah.
thank you, anonymous. Oh, it's
Ariana
that
Grande.
hacker
We know
group.
it's you.
It's Ariana. She appreciated some of us coming out to defend Wicked after the three different impromptu podcast episodes about Wicked the movie that we had yesterday.
Like, I don't know if I should, like, hope that the audience likes Wicked or hope that they didn't watch Wicked for that.
Right? It's fine. Sage at Dead Nettle just donated $5. Thank you so much, Sage. I appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh, we have 2 HP. We have literally 2 hit points here.
Anonymous donated $20. We are now at 151,000.
150. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. That's so incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, and we just we just got a $200 donation from Polyhex. Thank you so much, Polyhex. And a €20 donation from Kim Steinman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Emily, something just occurred to me.
Yes.
I'm about to die on Slay the Spire. This is probably a given at this point. We have about 40 minutes left of the stream, and there was a stretch goal that we haven't been able to publicly show yet. For those of you who were not here yesterday or who were here and simply don't remember because it was a very lengthy process, Emily had agreed to show us some of her kid writing after seeing my incredible, I'm sure, sci-fi story that I wrote with a self-insert of me and my friend at age 11 or 12. Emily has agreed to do the same. Emily, do you think that you would be willing to show us Alti 60s?
Oh, God. Yeah, it's still up. Let me make sure. Because here's the thing. Much like you, I also put my best friend at the time in as a self-insert. Mm-hmm. But I used her first and last name, so let me make sure I change that really fucking quickly.
No. Absolutely. Make sure there's no doxing happening in the story. Yes. That's gonna be good. Oh yeah, and because we hit 150, that also means that y'all will get to see the sequel to mine, and that's definitely it's a little bit long for this, but we're definitely gonna make sure at some point that folks will get the chance to experience that as promised. All right, I'm very excited for your fic, Emily. I'm gonna get the stream set up ready to see some text. I'm really excited for that.
I sent it over.
Thank
you. The link over.
Thank you. All right, this is incredible. Oh, I need access. Hang on. Let me.
Oh wait, shit.
Yeah.
I forgot that I had to make that anyone with the link. Go and refresh it. You should be able to view it now.
Oh, thank you. Somebody commented, enough love and support to fight many battles against this horrible regime or to buy one whole Cybertruck. That is the Transgender Law Center. It is true. If you're wondering what they're going to do with the $151,000 that we have raised, they are going to purchase one Cybertruck. And they're gonna paint a big trans flag on it, and they're gonna ride it around, and I think that's gonna really change the narrative. No, that's not true. That's not going to be happening.
They'll have one day of driving the Cybertruck, and it will be a really good one day.
It's gonna be a really good one day before it sets on fire. Oh, we have $5 from Dotfuls. Thank you so much, Dotfuls.
Can we decide what her new name is in the story?
Oh my gosh.
I already changed it, but...
Yeah, that's actually the $160,000 goal is...
$160,000. We will change the name of my friend from when I was a teenager.
Yes, it does also change her name in real life. That is an important caveat to make here. All right, we're going to open up Google Chrome. How do you want to divvy up the voices, Emily? I know you're sick. I can simply read it. You can voice someone specific.
Yeah, if you don't mind reading the bulk of it, I can at least read for my dialogue, my personal dialogue. My voice here sounds probably like it did when I was the age that I wrote this.
100%, yes.
I need to do a disclaimer before we start this, which is that I was very much a kid that was on Channel Awesome and cracked and Spill.com, and I was really into Monty Python, and I was really into just dumb edge shit.
It was a different time. It was a
It
different
was
time.
a different time.
All right, let's do this. The Alti 60s Saga Part 1. The much needed origin story.
Can people see
Competitive
the
kitten-
thing on
yeah,
the screen?
They should be able to see it, yeah.
Because I can't see it.
Well, I wasn't
on
streaming
my-
it on, I wasn't streaming it on Discord.
I mean,
but
like,
it
I
should-
have the stream also up.
It should be, I clicked the button. It should be, yep, there we go. It is.
There we
Alright.
go.
Yep. It was just the delay. All right.
Okay.
Competitive kitten kicking is the most celebrated sport here in the far-off future of 1960. Athletes all around the world gather together in the national sports arena to see who can kick those furry little beasts the farthest. It's never really been a sport I've had much interest in. Frankly, I'd rather be watching the professional Russian roulette championship right now. But my friend gave me these tickets for free, and I'm going to use them. You may be curious as to why I said the far-off future of 1960. Shouldn't that be the far back past? Since when has competitive kitten kicking been an official sport? I can guess that you are confused right now, and I should probably answer these questions as soon as possible. So sit back and relax, and it's time to tell you the story of me, Emily Bray, and how I got stuck in the magical and wonderful land of Alti 60s. Let the flashback begin. Before the flashback begins, I want to say thank you so much to Anonymous and to Don't Think for Anonymous, your $100 donation. Don't Think for your $7 donation. You are making a huge change. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Emily, I don't know what you're talking about. This is already incredible. I'm loving this.
I'm dying here. I am falling over and dying in my seat.
I love that we both wrote ours in our neighborhoods in 2010. It's great stuff. It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and a beautiful day for a neighbor. The year was 2010, and I was getting ready for school, which back in those days meant sleeping, watching TV, and throwing on my uniform at the last... Wait, okay, Emily, did you have a school uniform in real life, or was this...
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Incredible, incredible.
That's how I ended up wearing shirts with buttons on it for the first time, because I grew up with a button phobia, but then I
Oh,
went to a school
yeah.
that had uniforms, and
Had
so
Had to overcome it.
I had to overcome it. I had to wear polo shirts.
That's fucked up. So anyway, there I was, lying down on the couch, munching. I love that it also started both with us talking about TV shows that we like, and then with us negging the TV show. It's so wild that Emily and I did not know each other until we were like 20, 21, because I think we might have just been the same person who got split into different timelines. It's incredible stuff. Okay.
That's possible.
Right? So anyway, there I was, lying down on the couch, munching on a cookie and watching old reruns of Charmed. Trust me, if there was anything better on, I would have watched it, when I heard a knocking on my door. Only this, and nothing more. I opened the door to find a strange child. He was about 3 feet tall, or for all you Canadians, thank you, 1 meter, had unnatural orange skin and light green hair. I would say he looked like a certain group of people from a certain Roald Dahl book, but those characters are copyrighted, so I'll just say he looked like a giant carrot. Hello, the strange kid said. My name is Baccarat, and it has come to my understanding that you and I are going to be residing in neighboring houses. He stared at my uniform.
Can I
Yes.
explain this pun here? Sorry,
Please,
author.
please. Yes.
So
author's note.
this is a reference to the Dragon Ball character Goku, whose Saiyan name is Kakarot, which is a pun on carrot, and he looks
Oh.
like a carrot. But I took the word Baka and put it in front of Kakarot to make him look like a dumb carrot.
So it is Baccarat.
Yes, that is how you read it.
Beautiful. Baccarat return. He stared at my uniform and looked at my ID badge. It appears that we'll both be attending the same educational facility. Would you like to become non-hostile companions? Unsure of how to respond, I say the only thing that I usually say in these situations.
Sure, that sounds cool.
I mumble. Well, I guess I'll see you in about 58.5 minutes at the Palace of Learning, he says, before walking away. If I had enough interest, I would have checked to see exactly where he was walking off to, but I didn't really care. He was pretty normal compared to some of the kids that I've had to deal with at school. So true. I just shrugged it off and sat back down on the couch to watch more primetime reruns. It was now some time later. I was sitting in my first period class, and it had to be language arts. My teacher, Mr. Ginzu, who's surprisingly not Asian,
No, why did I put that?
just came into the room. Good morning, class. My teacher said in a voice that sounded something like HAL 2000 and Fran Drescher mixed together in a broken blender.
I didn't want to say Portal.
Today, We have a new student into the class. He pointed a bony finger toward the kid standing next to him. The kid was about 1 meter tall, or for all you Americans, 3 feet, with a natural orange skin and wacky green hair. His name is Bane Carrot. The small child looked up at the teacher. Actually, Emperor of Knowledge, my name is Baccarat. Mr. Ginzu rolled his eyes. I don't care. Just take a seat somewhere and we can begin our lesson. Baccarat took a seat close to the back of the classroom. Guess who sits at the back? I sighed when Baccarat took the seat next to me. All right, Mr. Ginzu said. Today, we will be analyzing the works of your god, William Shakespeare. He looked around the classroom, a look in his eyes that sent a sign of danger. Fear spread across the faces of the school children. Who was he going to pick? He pointed his finger of judgment over in Baccarat's direction. You, new kid, what do you know about Shakespeare, your lord and savior in literature? The newly nicknamed new kid began to scratch his head in confusion. If I remember correctly from my early school studies, William Shakespeare was a homeless man who made most of his money selling amateur plays to random strangers on the street. He's widely infamous for his terrible quality. Words could not describe the face on Mr. Ginzu. It was so filled with anger that I have to invent a new word to describe it. His face was furious gray. Why, I've never seen so much disrespect to the great Messiah himself. I can't even look at you now. Get out of this classroom before I have to drag you out. Baccarat stood up from his desk and walked over to the door. He walked out, leaving our second encounter for a dramatic close. By the way, Oh, sorry, go ahead, Emily.
No, you go.
I just wanted to say thank you to James Cezanne Typel for donating $50, to Quantic Potato for donating €3, to an anonymous $50 donor, to an anonymous $5 donor. Thank you so much, everyone. You're making a huge difference in so many folks' lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh.
Were we gonna get an author's note, Emily?
I was just gonna say this sucks. This sucks.
I think it's good for like a 12-year-old. I think that I can see, like, obviously it's not perfectly refined, but like there's humor callbacks, there's bits. I feel like this is a very good like early blueprint for the more refined comedy that we see from you now. Because I didn't write it, I feel very affectionately toward this. I think it's very sweet.
Because I remember writing it. I remember the little shithead who wrote it.
Oh my god. This would then lend into our third encounter. It was now second period, which meant history for me. Yay? So, like I was saying, it was now second period. There I was, sitting at my desk, when a strange kid I've seen way too much sits next to me. Ah, if it isn't my neighborly ally, Baccarat said. I groaned in response. This day just seemed more terrible as it went. Later on in the class, the teacher finally came in and started teaching. We had been talking about important events in history. I don't remember any of what we were talking about, except one thing. All right, our teacher said. From the notes, can anyone tell us what happened on December 7th, 1941? Baccarat raised his hand wildly until the teacher had no choice but to call on him.
Does anyone in the chat know what happened on December 7th, 1941?
I think They Might Be Giants put out Flood.
Yeah, it's in the first track of that album.
Yeah. That's the day that Canada unleashed the T1 zombie virus and started the First Great War. Everyone in the class...
So many Canada jokes.
I think that somehow it was just known that you had a future as a Canadian. Everyone in the class stared at him as if he had fire on his head, or if he was a giant monkey. That's such a funny turn of phrase for me. Even the teacher gave him a weird look. No, I'm afraid that's wrong. We all sat in silence. Everyone afraid to laugh. He sounded so serious when he said it. The rest of the class was awkward, to say the least. After second period ended, I went to ask one of my good friends something. I'm afraid that as of now, the Canadian government is hunting him down, so I'll have to replace his real name with an alias. I went to my good friend, Dooley McBonnard, to ask him something. Dooley shares the same first period that I do, so he was aware of what Beach Tan Boy was like.
Hey, you know that new kid?
Yeah, what about him? Dooley asked me, obviously confused.
That's a weirdly good impression of who I based Dooley off.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, this may sound like something stupid to assume.
And considering that you have to put that warning there, I guess that it will be.
Don't laugh, but I think he's an alien.
Dooley laughed for a good 3 minutes. Not just normal laughter, but evil genius laughter. Almost demented, with childlike glee. Oh, by the way, Tangerine22, thank you so much for your $100 donation. Absolutely amazing. I only stared at him.
I'm serious, Dooley.
He continued laughing, tears rolling down his eyes. Thank you, Franco de Boyo! That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth, Dooley said, trying hard to stop laughing and breathe.
Whatever. I still think there's something suspicious about him.
With that, I left the laughing buffoon in the hallway. Were you, like, fighting with your friend? Did you, like, write your friend being an idiot because, like, this was, like, a way to resolve
No!
beef?
He was really smart. He was smarter than me.
Oh, that's why. The rest of the day went by as normal. I took a test in math, practiced some scales in band, fought off some of the magical wizard students at lunchtime. You know, the usual. Even still, the day was tiring, and I felt like just going home and lying down on my bed. But there was more important matters to attend. There was more important matters to attend. When school was over, I took out my phone and called Mary. Mary Donalds wasn't your normal everyday girl. She was the most insane, wild, and crazy girl I knew. I was proud to call her my friend. Is this like a girl that you had a crush on in real life, Emily?
This was my first girlfriend.
Oh, no.
This was right before I asked her out.
Oh, this was before?
This was before I showed this to her and then asked her out. Not the same day. Not the same day.
Because I was gonna say, it sounds like it worked. Like,
it worked for, like, until it didn't.
I can't knock the Riz here. I really can't. By the way, I just wanted to say thank you so much to Cosima Meach for your $20 donation. I forget if I already said $5 from Franco de Boyo. Thank you. $20 from Zach. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredible stuff. Mary Donalds, though. After a few rings, she picked up the phone. What do you want, Emily? I'm trying to sleep.
It's 4 o'clock.
I replied, confused. I know.
Well, I have something important to tell you. Come over to my house in about an hour or so.
I don't know where you live.
Come over anyway. I live in the black and white apartments.
With that, I hung up and prepared to start my secret plans. In about an hour or so, Mary came knocking on my door. I answered the door, a glass in my hand. All right, Emily, I'm here. What is this important thing you need to tell me? She asked. I looked at her and casually shrugged.
I'm stalking my neighbor.
She gave me a weird look. Why would you want to do a thing like that? I thought you had orders from the court to stop doing stuff like that.
I had a bad comedic timing back then. Well, I think he might be an alien.
Just like Dooley, Mary began to laugh. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say!
Fine, but when I discover another life form, you're going to be so mad when I don't let you in on the royalty payments.
I pouted, then proceeded to put the glass cup up against the wall and begin to listen. I began to growl.
I can't hear anything.
Emily, considering the fact that you're sick, you're so brave for actually growling. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Mary stopped laughing and began to sigh. If you're going to stalk somebody, the least you can do is be professional. She began to look around the house. Where does your dad keep the power drill?
On the top shelf in the kitchen. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing, she said. I've known enough about girls. When they say nothing, they really mean, I want to say something, but I don't want to tell you, so I'll just say nothing. So true.
I do know a lot about girls, actually.
Really makes you think. Could mean nothing.
It means nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
She walked over to the kitchen, opened up the top shelf, and grabbed the power drill. She then plugged the device in and started drill a hole in the wall. There, I made a peephole.
You can't just destroy the wall!
I yell. Ooh, we're doing a tense shift. I love it. A real Gideon the Ninth, staring at the few centimeter wide hole in the wall. I love the switch to metric here. After finding out about Canada is trying to take over the world, that's a really good bit. I've got to say.
Yeah, you know, it's foreshadowing, payoff.
I love
execution.
it. By the way, Chaos Angel 42, thank you so much for your $20 donation to the Transgender Law Center. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The fundraiser is open for now another 20 minutes. It is the last 20-minute push. I wonder if we can make 152,000. Given the fact that we're less than $300 away from it, I think that is a very distinct possibility. If everybody who is watching gave $2, we would hit it instantly. I just want to point that out. Speaking of rent, we can't just destroy it for our pleasure, as much as I would really like to sometimes. Well, I just did. Now, do you want to stalk your neighbor or not? I sighed. Guess it was too late to be complaining about stuff. I put my eye up to the peephole and began to spy on my new neighborly, non-hostile companion. There he was, sitting in his room, and he had a strange thing in his hands. It almost looked like an iPhone, except it had a Microsoft logo on it. Last time I checked, Zunes weren't that popular, so this guy having one was definitely out of the ordinary.
I did it for Guardians of the Galaxy too. I did it first.
You were
James Gunn, you fucking hack.
Honestly.
You stole from my childhood script.
Fucked up. Thank you so much, Tian, for the $5 donation. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for the 160 Swedish kroner donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mission log, Baccarat said. The year is 2010, 40 years in the future from my normal time. So far, there hasn't seemed to be any advances in technological materials. It almost seems like humanity is devolving. Must remember
Is Alt 60 kind of like a documentary?
Whoa. Really made it's prescient. It predicted the future, y'all. It almost seems like humanity is devolving. Must remember to check for monkey tails on people while at the Palace of Learning tomorrow. I sighed.
This is so boring.
Baccarat continued talking, unaware that there was a spy watching his every move that his peephole allowed. Hang on. Baccarat continued talking, unaware that there was a spy watching his every move that his peephole allowed him to see. Time sure seems different now. Who would have known that the world would be like this 40 years in the future? I'm glad I decided to test this whole time travel thing.
Wait a second.
I began to ponder.
40 years in the future, time travel? Mary, I don't think we're dealing with an alien here. I think this guy's a vampire.
Mary sighed. No, my little idiot. What we're dealing with here is a time traveler. She said this surprisingly calm.
So, what do we do now? I don't suppose you think we just walk over there and ask him about it?
Actually, that's exactly what I had in mind. She began pulling my arm and dragging me out of the house and in front of his door. It took a few knocks before Baccarat answered the door. Oh, if it isn't my next door companion. What do you want from me? He was holding his Microsoft Zune / iPhone / whatever it just so happened to be in his right hand. There was a long, awkward silence before I finally spoke up.
What phone do you have there?
Baccarat looked at the object in his right hand. Oh, the object that is contained in the hand on the side of my right? It's my phone 6G. Yeah, I know, kind of old, but I'm too low on money to go out and purchase a more recent version. You may be wondering what Mary and I did after that. Well, we beat Baccarat up and took his phone. Yeah, I know, it sounds immoral, but remember, we didn't know what we were dealing with here. Maybe this guy was some terrorist, or even worse, maybe this phone would be a technological breakthrough and would affect the science world as we know it. Besides, it's not like we just left him there. We splashed his face with water, wiped the blood off him, and sat his unconscious body on the couch inside his house. So we weren't completely evil. I also love that both of our stories just have an amazing, sudden, out-of-pocket, just incredible violence being done to our villains. And just blood being name-dropped. It's beautiful.
We knew what we were about.
You're so right. You are so correct.
Also, this is something that's...
Emily Miller. Oh, yes.
No, this is something that's just for us. I think Baccarat and Magnolia would be friends.
Oh, no, you are so right. I love that for them. Mary and I ran back into my house and locked the door. Didn't want to risk the chance of Carrot Boy waking back up and try and get his phone back. Then we sat on the couch. You didn't tie him up? Then we sat on the couch and began fiddling with our new toy. There was a list of several applications. There were the basic ones, like notes and other stuff like that, but there were some weird ones. Virtual kitten kicking? Survive the vacuum of space, a portable version of America's favorite game show? What types of games are these? Mary asked.
I don't know, but they sound like the greatest games ever.
I continued to look at the contents of the MyPhone. I stopped on one particular application.
Time travel machine. What does that do? What do you think it does, you dumb bitch?
I clicked on the button, thus opening up the program. It led to a screen filled with a huge calendar and a text box that said, choose the year you would like to travel to. I decided to test out the programs the only way I usually test things out. I began to click a bunch of random buttons until something happened. The screen started to become blue.
All right, something's happening.
Mary began to stare at me in fear. Emily, look at your arm!
What? Did I get marker on it at school today? This is a reference to the fact that people at school used to just fucking draw on my arm all the time for no reason. Girls used to just draw on my arm. They would come up to
Classic.
me and they would draw on my arm and they would just draw things. And I didn't even have a cast. They just did it.
Connor Murphy. I stared at my arm, and I noticed what she was freaking out about. Where my arm should have been was a strange, bright blue material. The blue stuff began to crawl up my arm, wrapping itself around my body. Soon it was over my face, and before I had time to react, it broke into a million pieces. But the remains of the blue stuff did not include me. I had disappeared, and was now traveling around in a strange world before I finally landed on some hard surface. I would like to say it was grass, but last time I remembered, grass wasn't blue. Everything around me looked different. I couldn't reference a thing. The environment around me was a city, except different from normal cities that we're used to. Amazing description, 10 out of 10. The sky was a bright green color. Buildings were shaped in a weird way. Girl, almost as if from a Dr. Seuss book. Where exactly was I? Was I in a different time? Luckily enough, I had seen enough movies about time travel to know what to do in this type of situation. I tried looking around the city to find a newspaper seller, but I couldn't find one. I asked some random guy on the street if he knew where I could find one. You're looking for a newspaper? What do you think this is, 1946? Why don't you just use your my phone, kid?
I'm
That's
glad
it.
you figured out what voice I was going
Oh.
for there.
It was very clear, don't worry. You conveyed it perfectly. That's it! I still had the my phone on me. I took it out of my pocket and tried to look at the time. All I saw was a black screen with a frowning face on it. Oh no, the text on the screen said. It appears that your my phone has fallen deathly ill due to catching a virtual disease. So sorry. I tried to do anything, but the screen just stayed there. It was frozen, just like Orlando Bloom's acting career. Oh, the Cracks.com is hitting.
Throwing shades at Orlando Bloom for no reason.
Just really going for him.
At least now if I make a joke, it's because he's married to Katy Perry. Like,
I actually didn't know that.
yeah, no, he was at the VMAs supporting her
Oh my God.
for her new album.
It really is a woman's world. We really are lucky to be living in it.
We're so lucky that Orlando Bloom's in a woman's world.
This is you.
Well, that's just great.
I thought out loud.
Hey, mister, do you know exactly what the date is?
Okay, I have to say I do love this line. The man's face lit up with disgust. Jeez. Kids these days don't know anything. It's September 23, 1960. A bunch of words entered my mind. I would tell you exactly what words entered my mind, but I'm trying the best I can to keep this story rated G. I was stuck in 1960, and my only way to get back was currently dying from some disease I didn't recognize. Then it hit me. How could this be 1960 if everyone had cell phones? Everyone here has cell phones, and the cars on the road don't look like 1960. So how can this be 1960? I have no idea. Even to this day, I've yet to figure out the answer to this question. It's been 7 weeks since I've been trapped here. I've enrolled myself in the local school, and I'm currently failing all of my classes. I've nicknamed this place Ulti-60s. The year is currently 1960, but it's not like our 1960s were. It's almost like the future, yet somehow in the past. I just wished I knew what was going on here. I guess that ends our flashback and leads us into the now. I was sitting on the bench seats in the stadium. They had just started lining up the kittens. One person had already went. He managed to kick the cat 100 feet across the stadium. Sort of impressive, but I'm sure that somebody else will manage to send them farther. I sigh. This sport is so boring. A few weeks ago, I would have thought that it was the greatest thing in the world, but all I hear at school is people talking about it, almost as if it's their religion. I pray to Shakespeare that something interesting happens soon. I don't care what it is. I just want to get out of here. And speak of the devil, almost as if answering my prayers, the water in my cup begins to shake. It gradually starts bouncing up higher until the water jumps out of the cup. Sounds of crackling fill the stadium. A bright blue portal opens up on the field. Out of it pops out a friend of mine. One I thought I would never see again. Everyone, including me, is mystified. Some are even terrified by the sight in front of them. The person looks around and then sees me sitting in the stands. She runs up to me and grabs me by the arm. We have to go! There's something important we need to do! She drags me out of the stadium. If it hadn't been for the fact that I had known her once before, I would have been terrified, or at least put up a fight. But I knew her, and all I could do was be dragged away. I interrupt my moment of awe to say one thing.
Mary Donalds. Never thought I would be seeing you again.
I love this like post-credit, like
I love that it's like if I had known I'd known her once before. It's been 7 weeks.
Been 7
you can tell
weeks.
a fucking child wrote this.
That does feel like an eternity when you're a child. I also love the idea, like the fact that it's like trying to tease who it's going to be. Like I think it's the only other character in the story. That would be my guess as to who's coming to rescue Emily here.
Imagine if it was just a completely new person. It was just like
it's like total sequel setup. Oh my god, Nick Fury, you're here.
Oh, part 2 is never written. Or if it was like 1 page and then tossed away.
That's so fucked up.
I know. I don't even remember what I was going to do for the rest of it.
Damn. You know, you're lucky, because I do remember exactly what was going to happen for the third in the Delta 6 Tin Cans trilogy, and it was... I thought it was so cool at the time. I thought it was just the coolest thing in the world.
Because here's the thing. I was gonna, like, by the time that I was, like, thinking about continuing LT60s, I had moved on to This Is All My Fault. Which was my other fucking self-insert bullshit teenage shit.
Oh, one day you're gonna have to release that one, too. That one's incredible.
Next charity stream.
Named Emily. Yeah.
Chat, here's some Emily lore for you. The name Emily partially comes from, like, the name of the first ever woman character I ever... It was, in my first book, the woman character was named Emily.
You know, it's one thing to name a character that you wrote after yourself, but I feel like it's much more powerful to name yourself after a character you wrote. That's the next level of self-insert in the best way possible.
The name Emily was, like, bad-wolfed almost throughout my life, because I was also credited as Emily in my freshman yearbook.
That's
like
prophetic.
In high school.
Maybe there is some actual time travel happening.
Like, it just kept appearing. I looked up the most popular names of 1997. Most popular name was Emily. I was fucking called Emily in high school. In the yearbook, my first ever, like, book had a character named Emily. It just kept appearing in my life.
It had to be that way. By the way, I wanted to say thank you so much to Niall Cartwright, who just donated £100 to the Transgender Law Center. Completely incredible and completely staggering. Thank you so much to our €10 anonymous donor. Thank you so much to Zoe for donating $50. Thank you so much, Coley4242, for donating $10. And thank you, Emily Miller, for donating $5. We are about 6 minutes away from the end of the fundraiser, and it looks like we have currently raised, we are literally like less than $50 away from 152,000. Oh, we did?
We did. $152,027.
Oh my gosh, right as I was saying that, we just got a $50 and a $20 donation from Anonymous. Thank you. We are now at $152,027. This is so beautiful. This is really, really wonderful. I want to say one more time that the work that the Transgender Law Center does is really, really meaningful work that benefits so many different people, and whether it has been through donating, through showing up, through, if anyone watching was on stream with us, through streaming, you have been a part of something that is going to be really meaningful for a lot of people's lives. So thank you all so much. It's really, really incredible.
$152,000 stretch goal was Emily Writes a Part 2? I don't remember agreeing to that.
It is now. Thank you so much to Crow's Perch for donating $20, and thank you so much to Steve for donating $15.
Anonymous donated $500.
What? Oh my god, you're right. That is amazing. Oh my god, we are literally in the last 5 minutes of the stream, and we might get to $153,000. We are less than $500 away from $153,000. 1,000 fucking dollars for this charity. This is beautiful. This is amazing. I want to once again state that if you are a trans person in the US or in any other country right now and things are feeling dark, I do not blame you. And it is hard. It is a hard time. But you are not alone. And you're not ever going to be alone because
Yes.
everyone here is here. There is love, there is support, there is action, and we're not going to stop fighting.
Yes. And I've said it before on the stream, I'll say it again. If you think you could benefit from the Transgender Law Center and you are trans, reach out to them. There are groups like them locally as well. There are people who are willing to help you on a local level, on a federal level, with legal stuff, with immigration stuff, anything that you could possibly need. There is a community out here willing to help you. You are not alone in this.
100%. Another thing that I want to mention too is another service that the Transgender Law Center provides. If you're a trans person, but you're thinking, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure if I, need help right now, but I really want to do something. They also provide grants. So they actually provide funding for transgender-led projects. So other like community projects which are designed by trans people and for trans people. That is also something that they can provide. So if you're somebody who is trans, has an idea, wants to get involved, I would still absolutely recommend reaching out and seeing what they have available. They're a really, really awesome organization, and everyone here is really, really awesome for supporting them. We have 3 more minutes of the stream, and Ofi Doki just donated $5. We just got a €20 donation from Anonymous. 25 PLN. Zymos Tech just donated $20. K the Artiste donated 10. Wow, amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We just got a $50 anonymous donation. This is amazing. We are less than $200 away from $153,000.
I was joking about it, but if we hit 153,000, I will write a part 2.
Oh my god, please, you have to write a part 2. Please release it on Blue Sky. I would do anything for this, Emily.
Yes. Would you donate $200?
I might not have to, but yes. We are $201 away. We can do this. I think we can absolutely do this. If you liked the Alti 60s, if you like trans rights, if you want to see more Alti 60s, and see what happens to the kitten kicking competition, this is the time. There are officially 2 minutes left of the fundraiser. So much has already been done for trans rights. We still have 2 minutes to do more, and we're going to continue. Yes, this is amazing. $50 from Anonymous, £10 from Anonymous, €20 from Adrian Foucault, $20 from an anonymous donation. We are less than $100 away from
$153,000. Thank you for the $50.
We have about
Connor,
a minute and a half
$20.
left. Gino, Connor, thank you. This is absolutely amazing. You are all absolutely amazing. We have about just over a minute and a half left of the stream. Let's see what we can do in the final minute and a half.
Writing Goose, thank you for the $50.
Thank you.
That pushes us over the limit. I'm fucking writing.
153. Oh my god. We have officially created a sequel to the Alti 60s. This is the power of trans rights, and this is the power of all of you. This has been an absolutely Chaos Angel. Thank you. Soap, $5. Thank you. We did it. $153,000 for trans rights. There are 60 more seconds. There are 60 more
Redheaded
seconds
YouTuber.
Oh my god. Redheaded YouTuber, $100. No breaks on the trans train. 20 from Anonymous. 5 from Anonymous. 20 from S. Lawless. 20 from Anonymous. 5 from Anonymous. This is literally the last 45 seconds of the stream. 45 seconds of the fundraiser. This is absolutely incredible. We are getting a sequel. Emily, I cannot wait to read it. This is amazing. We have just over 30 seconds left of the fundraiser. Blythe LaBelle just donated $20. It's okay if you cannot donate. That is okay. Especially if you are a trans person. Once again, please consider reaching out to see what resources the Transgender Law Center might be able to offer to you. $5 from Perfect Pomegranate, $5 from Leaf Bradshaw, $5 from Robert Ankeny. Thank you. We have 15 seconds left of the fundraiser. This is incredible. Amazing job. You should all feel so proud of yourselves. Oh, that someone says I sent the TLC a message yesterday asking for legal questions. That is amazing. They should be able to connect you with great resources. $8 from Anonymous, $20 from Emma Edelman, $50 from Connor Ward, $20 from Tien. Oh my gosh. And it is midnight my time. It is 12. Amazing. Incredible. Tien, I think you were the last donor. Oh, Elena Dawn's donation just came in. $5. $153,359. And there are still some late donations that are still being released onto the live chat coming in. This is really, really
This is
beautiful.
incredible. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
We started out with a $10,000 goal. We hit that to the moon. Which is trans. The moon's trans.
Oh, the moon is yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I am stunned that we did this. I'm
really,
so happy.
Really, really stunning. Everyone who has shown up, now, before, on the stream, in the comments, donating, everyone has been absolutely amazing. This money is going to make a really big difference for a lot of people, and just thank you. You are all amazing. You are all not alone. This will not be the last time, that I'm sure this will not be the last time that we are fundraising, that we're going to keep working to make things happen, and just... Oh, a simple I can't donate, but I need a simple yes or no for me and my trans masked boyfriend. Are we going to be okay? Yes.
Yes.
You're gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay.
We've got
no matter
this.
what, we have each other, and I think that's enough. I think someone's asking Big Joel to apologize. Is that for time for dinner? No, that was CJ. I don't know. I think Henry's done nothing wrong. Thank you. And once again, if we are past the time that the fundraiser is open, I believe, but if you would still like to donate to the Transgender Law Center, or if you are in a country where you can't donate via YouTube, you can donate directly to the Transgender Law Center at any time, simply by going to transgenderlawcenter.org, and it's a wonderful organization that we just cannot recommend enough. So really, really recommend checking them out. This was amazing. You're all amazing. I've gotten a collective 5 hours of sleep over the past 48 hours, so I'm probably gonna post on Blue Sky about this amazing work, and then I'm gonna tuck in for the night. But thank you, everyone here is amazing, and there's so much love coming from all of you and coming to all of you. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Good night, everybody, or depending on the time of day. Just thank you, and we'll see each other again.